On February 23rd, Azerbaijan's First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva arrived at Palazzo Massimo in Rome. First presentation was held on the restoration of the catacombs of San Pietro and Marcellino. Director of the museum Rita Paris welcomed Azerbaijan's First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva and other guests. Professor Fabrizio Visconti thanked Mehriban Aliyeva for her attention to restoration of Roman catacombs. The professor highlighted the history of the catacombs as well as its importance for the Christian world. Professor Fabrizio Visconti said the results achieved as a result of restoration work were magnificent. We could protect this historical place with the support of the Heydar Aliyev Foundation, he added, and gave information about the theme of frescoes in the catacombs. A movie on the restoration of the catacombs was demonstrated. The movie highlighted ongoing processes of restoring the catacombs, its technical creative aspects. The movie also thanked the Heydar Aliyev Foundation for merits in preserving the world cultural heritage. President of the Pontifical Council for Culture, Cardinal Gianfranco Ravasi, stressed the value of the catacombs of San Pietro and Marcellino for world cultural heritage and Christians. Heydar Aliyev Foundation of Azerbaijan, which is a Muslim country, gave great support for preserving this value. Gianfranco Ravasi said they had advised to the Christians all over the world for the restoration of catacombs, but did not get a positive response, underlined that only Heydar Aliyev Foundation had reacted to the appeal. Then Azerbaijan's First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva addressed the event. She once more thanked for kind words. The First Lady highlighted the activities of the foundation in protecting the world cultural heritage and said that Azerbaijan was a bridge among religions and cultures. She underlined that representatives of different religions were coexisting peacefully in Azerbaijan. Mehriban Aliyeva stressed the importance of preventing Islamophobia, anti-Semitism, xenophobia all over the world, said such activities carried out by Azerbaijan were significant contributions to the process. Following the presentation ceremony, Mehriban Aliyeva viewed masterpieces at the Palazzo Massimo. Palazzo Massimo, one of the most popular museums of the Italian capital, houses one of the world's most important collections of classical art. Sculptures, frescoes and mosaics, coins and jewels of the ancient Roman culture, dating back from the 2nd century BC to the 5th century AD, are preserved at the museum. The significance of the museum is that one can see here history, mythology and everyday life of the ancient Rome at the same time. Ancient Greek sculptures, portraits of the Republican and Imperial ages, statue of Augustus Pontifex Maximus are on display here. Masterpieces of architecture are displayed on the first floor. Frescoed walls and pavement mosaics, works reflecting design of rich Roman mansions, are placed on the second floor. Collection of coins, furniture and jewels are preserved here. Then Mehriban Aliyeva reviewed the restoration work completed at the catacombs of San Pietro and Marcellino with the support of the Heydar Aliyev Foundation. There is a board at the entry showing that the catacombs were restored by the Heydar Aliyev Foundation. It was outlined that the restoration work started in 2012 had been done perfectly. Restorers used innovative methods, modern technologies. The catacombs of San Pietro and Marcellino hold a special place among the ancient Christian monuments. Among 60 catacombs around Rome, these ones are believed to be the most important and interesting monuments for the Christian world. The restoration work has added to the importance of these catacombs. The most popular catacombs in the early Christian times were based in Italy. According to the sources, the catacombs in Rome had a very ancient network. The length of these catacombs is 150–170 kilometers. According to calculations, about 750,000 people were buried here. The roads of the most catacombs are labyrinths. Catacombs attract attention with their interesting style. People were buried here taking into account their position in the society. After the 9th century, visits to the Roman catacombs reduced. In the 11th, 13th centuries, the visits to the catacombs were very few. For almost 600 years, nothing was done about them. In the 16th century, study of catacombs was started again. In 1578, workers digging there found stone piles with inscriptions and paintings on them. This shed light on the existence of Roman catacombs. Large-scale research of catacombs was kicked off in the 19th century. According to historical sources, in the 2nd–4th centuries, catacombs were used by Christians for religious rituals and funeral ceremonies. Implementation of the project on the restoration of catacombs by the Heydar Aliyev Foundation is assessed as a contribution of the Muslim world to the sacred Christian monuments. Heydar Aliyev Foundation's contribution to the Christian art and moral values is the first event in the Roman history, and is sourced from our country's historical role among religions and cultures. It should be outlined that the Saint Roman catacombs are restored in line with the bilateral agreement signed by the Heydar Aliyev Foundation and the Holy See in 2012. Italian media and public appreciate the Foundation's activity as one of the most valuable contributions to developing interreligious and intercultural dialogue. The participants and president of the Pontifical Council for Culture, Cardinal Gianfranco Ravasi, once more expressed their gratitude to Azerbaijan's First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva for her benevolent activity.